That's what it is, all right. But the day's a bit warmer than usual, once again, for the mid-Atlantic. So it'll come out for a breath of air. And over there, once again, our one-room schoolhouse. Going back a couple hundred years. And again up here, the former copper factory. Now residence. We're back in the 70s. I would take modeling shots of Dolly. Want to see one more? That's the former Twinings farm. I visited there back in '62 during a class trip in 2nd grade. But acute bronchitis, can you believe that? I actually have that. But how I got it, I couldn't tell you. And the traffic circle here is finally finished. Big deal. Got me going in circles as it is. Seems like the way this state slows you down is making you go in circles. To me, that destroys the integrity of the road. Especially a road like this that's historic. But still, acute bronchitis. And the worst part of the whole thing is, both Dolly and I have been diagnosed with that. We both got it. Now passing through a place called Frogtown. Believe it or not, that's what this place is called. It's on the map, but I keep forgetting to mention it. But as mentioned, today is another relatively warm day here in the mid-Atlantic. Temps around 60, which, as I said before, for us is a heat wave this time of year. So I thought I'd come out and take advantage of things while it's relatively warm out there, because something tells me I'll be inactive for a while after this. It's really important that I shake whatever I have right now. So, as a result, there will be some inevitable inactivity on my part. But since it's a bit warmer today, warmer than it's been, I thought I'd step out for a bit and take us all for a ride. And up here, a couple of places I've told you about before. Liquors and auto parts, which go together. And long time no see for this too. Remember this? You must remember this. Of course, this is really a deja vu ride, as we've seen these places in previous videos, including this, Otoraro Creek, which I told you about, especially with the former rail line bearing its name. But as soon as I shake my sickness, I'll try and do better for you. Promise. But again, I'll bear right up here on the original US 1 up until the late 1950s. This way I can go into Rising Sun. And stretch my back here by the former Otoraro Secondary, which you've all seen before No thanks to me. And right there is where the station once sat. And of course the track would have passed through a cut there, but the cut's been long filled in. But the temp's already starting to drop, so I guess I better get back in my car. And over there, my flag, Rebel Rebel. Well, both of my flags anyway. From the crossroads of history, a town after my heart, but I'm departing it now. It's supposedly 54 degrees out there, but it feels chillier. Up until the late 50s, as mentioned before, Route 1 once bore that way to the left, up what's now a right turn lane. But the next left will take me back onto it, so I'll go check it out again. And there it is coming out of the left, a little level area there. And now we're on it. Original US 1, prior to the late 50s, which I've explained all of in a Day Odyssey video. Up here we cross state lines into Pennsylvania. Here in a place called Sylmar. Better wait. And of course up ahead again we'll see the secondary. Just came from that direction. There's Sylmar again. That's looking south. And here is the secondary again. What's left of it. Secondary that isn't even tertiary any longer. There are some grown over rails. I don't know how far they extend though into the brush. The thing makes enough of noise, doesn't it? But I see what appeared to be switch points here. Apparently there was a switch, I guess, for a siding. They must have served a business down there or something. And again, more traffic. What a busy old road. The first time I noticed that, there was a switch here. You can make out the two rails there of the switch points. Too bad you can't see the frog buried in the brush. Yes, switches have frogs. And looking north, again grown over. All of a sudden, was traffic on this old US 1. Another smidge of the old road there, which I showed you back in December of 2016. In a comprehensive video about it, but I gotta pull a U-E and go back south. Now crossing the secondary, heading back south. Back in Sylmar again. And about to recross the state lines back into Maryland. Up there where the pavement changes. The original US 1. Now backtracking a bit. But thanks for coming along on this one, because I don't know when the next one is going to be. But I'll see what I can accomplish here with whatever daylight I have left. Just past a historic covered bridge that I did a Historic Maryland video on. That was the Gilbert Falls covered bridge back there. Check my Historic Maryland series, and I'll tell you all about it. But, as mentioned, there will be some inactivity on my part until I can lick this sickness that I have, which is bringing me down very bad. And that westbound on the road I turned 1 year old on. But believe me, when I was a year old, I never dreamt all this stuff would be happening to me. At those young, tender ages, you think you'll live forever until you get older and you realize a few things. But as long as I'm in the area, let's see what's happening with CSX here at Holly Tree Park. Ashamed that I missed the Christmas tree lighting last year. I was sick that day too. Must have been really cool when trains still stop here. 70 years of lights, and I missed last year's. Haven't been here in ages, but I doubt I'll wait around for a train. My main purpose in stopping here is to stretch my back. Since I've been sick, I've had extra back pain, which I can't shake either. All the block signals are red, so I don't know how long before the next movement. It's after Christmas, but there are apparently still some ornaments on those trees, like that silver one right there. You leave some behind, why not? But the temps are starting to drop, and those block signals are still red. So I guess I'm out of here. But I thought I'd do something today, as long as I'm able to. And it was a bit warmer before it began cooling down. But now I've got to call it quits for a bit. And as I said, after this, I will be inactive for a while. Guess I'll pick up I-95. Make things a bit easier on myself. Unfortunately, traffic is moving. But not bad today. So far we've covered around 65 miles as we recross the Susquehanna. Because we have to. I'm gonna try to pan over and show it to you. Actually, I really won't be totally inactive. I'll be home going through some older videos, some of my classic stuff, and maybe I can upload. There are some folks who do request my classic stuff too. It's going to be a good opportunity to go through that. Also, I might be going through my still photos and maybe get together a few slideshows to show all of you. Showcase some of my still photos. Hey, why not? So as you see, I won't be totally inactive. I might be out of sight, but not totally inactive. But really, I simply have to lick this thing that's got me down right now. I really hate waking up in the middle of the night with both chills and sweat at the same time. Feeling both chilly and sweaty. That is one weird feeling, having both. whatever bronchitis might do to a person. I wish I knew how I got it, though. But as I said, I will be answering comments and emails just as soon as I'm up to it. Believe me. Just so you know what I did here, I walked into the library, uploaded this, and then walked out. I did see where many of you commented on my recent videos, and I really feel bad that I can't answer you right now, because I had to get out of the library as fast as I could. Yep, I feel that bad right now. But I will be answering you as soon as I can. Please believe me. I will never ignore anybody, as I've been saying. But really, a big thank you to all those who commented and emailed, and I will respond to you, believe me, I will. But a big thank you to all of you who came along on this ride with us, which may be the last one for a while. But as I said, I really won't be inactive. I'll be going through my older videos and my still photographs as well. Maybe I can bring you something in not too long from now, even if it isn't anything brand new. Almost 84 miles so far today. Not a bad journey. Too bad it was all deja vu, though. Not much I could do about that. But there it is. Diagnosis: acute bronchitis. Who would have thunk it? Not me. I've had pneumonia bouts, but never bronchitis. The first of which was 1996 with pneumococcal pneumonia, which only has a 50-50 survival rate, so lucky I made it. From what I hear, many folks don't survive pneumococcal pneumonia, but I somehow did. In fact, back in 96, I was told that if I'd have waited just a few more days before going to the hospital for treatment, I might not have made it. Talk about a close one. And since that was in 96, that means a lot of stuff I've done since then you would never know about now. Not just the Day Odysseys, but my C&O Canal documentary, which I did in 97. If I'd have passed away in 96, that would never have occurred. I'd never have done that. My most ambitious project would have never happened. Now back in the White Marsh area. But I'll refrain from telling my White Martian joke again. You've all heard it several times. But I turned 1 year old here. And as usual, just 2 or 3 people in the express lanes. But I guess I better begin wrapping this up, because along with the bronchitis, there's this back pain that just won't quit. One thing on top of another. So once again, thank you for all your support. All those who've supported me over the years. I thank you for commenting on my videos. As I said, I will respond to your comments and emails just as soon as I'm able to do that. As soon as I'm mentally up to it and physically up to it as well. I have to lick this thing. So, until the next time, whenever that is, thanks for sticking by me.